What's going on, everyone? It is Paul, the 920 trader with 920 trading. Today, we're going to talk about two subjects. They're different, but at the same time, they're very much interconnected. Those two subjects are called time and money. Both of them alone, they're very, very important. Together, they are very, very important for life and for your specific trading journey. So let's talk about time. What's the importance of time in trading? Well, it's generally speaking, it's the amount of time that it takes you to become profitable. How long, if you are a profitable trader, this is the question that I have for you. If you are a profitable trader, how long did it take you to become profitable? How long did it take you to become profitable to the point where you didn't have to work a regular job? How long did it take? Now, here's the answer to that. Here's the answer. The question is, how long should it take you to become a profitable trader? Or how long should it take you to be able to rely on trading as an income and nothing else? And the question is, it doesn't matter. It seriously does not matter. People learn at different rates. It doesn't matter if it takes you a year. It doesn't matter if it takes you 5 years. You're going to be, whether it takes you a year or whether it takes you 5 years is immaterial. You're still trading, folks. You're still trading. And again, the length of time that it takes specific people to get to wherever they are as a trader, it doesn't matter. So it might take somebody a year, it might take somebody 5 years, but you don't know what that person that took a year, you don't know, number one, you don't know his natural tendencies towards being able to follow his or her specific set of rules. You don't know what they went through. You don't know if they spent every waking hour studying the charts, studying the trading psychology, studying that. So it doesn't matter. Now, here's what I talk to the group about this all the time. We're all kind of on the same highway. We're at different mile markers. And to add to that, we're driving different cars. Somebody may be driving a Ferrari 180 miles an hour. It's not going to take them as long to get to that final destination if there is a final destination, which I don't believe there is. I think we should always strive to get better, so better every day. So you might be driving that Ferrari or you might be driving that Yugo. But you're both going to get to ultimately where you are trying to get as long as it's steady progress. I mean, that's ultimately what it's all about. It's about small daily improvements. It's not about that one big the improvement that happened that one time. It's not about that. It's not about that one trade where you made 608%. It's not about that. It's about the continuous daily improvement. It's finding something every single day on which to improve. I mean, that's what it is. And again, it doesn't matter how long it takes. I was talking to one of our members in our group session last night. We have sessions 4 nights a week and then on Sundays. I'm talking to one of the members. And he's talking about how he, before he joined the group, he had about a 20% success rate. And now he said he's between like 70 and 88%. That's pretty big range. So let's take the lower end of that. He's at a 70% win rate. That's really, 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 really good. And he says, my average win rate is between 10% and 40%. He said, but the problem is I see people in the group all the time with these big winners, 200, 300, 400, 500% winners. He said, am I doing it right or am I doing something wrong? And I said, well, hold on here a second. If you think a 10% or a 40% winner is there's nothing wrong with that. Every now and again, if you take your setups, every now and again, you're going to catch one of those big trades because you get some big candles that happen that go your way. That's just the reality. But it goes back to the major coin or the magic coin. If you had a magic coin and you flipped it, every time you flipped it, it was worth, let's say, your expected value was 4% every time you flip the coin. Would you ever stop flipping the coin? No, you wouldn't. And it's the same thing with trading. If you could guarantee yourself 4% every time you put on a trade, you'd do it forever. But again, folks, it's about, and I told him, I said, it doesn't matter. He's not very long into his trading career. But he's doing very, very well. He's doing very, very well. He's the one pushing the buttons. I take absolutely no credit for that because he is the one pushing the buttons. He has some principles that he has adhered to. But again, it's a process. It doesn't matter. And I was very strong in my wording, and I said, it just doesn't matter how long it takes you to get where you're ultimately trying to get, which is a full-time trader. By the way, he's 29 years old. I said, if I had what you had available to me when I was 29 years old, it was my life. I said, I would literally give anything if I could have a magic wand and go back 30 years. To have what we have right now as a 29-year-old, oh my goodness. And I asked him, I said, if it takes you 5 years to get your process, to absolutely nail your process, does it matter? He said, no, it doesn't. And everybody in the group, we have some folks in the group that are older than I am. They're in their 60s. I'll be 59 this year. And they said the same thing. If it takes me another 5 years, it doesn't matter, because ultimately I'm going to get there, folks. And that's the best way to look at it, in my opinion. So slow down. Seriously, slow. There's no hurry. I mean, what's your hurry? There's not a fire. There's no hurry whatsoever. Slow down. It's not a race. It's not a race at all. It kind of reminds me of a song back in 1999 by a gentleman by the name of Baz Luhrmann. And it's ladies and gentlemen, the class of 1999. And it was the sunscreen song. If you guys have heard the sunscreen song, check it out. Or if you haven't, check it out. If you do, remember, he said, in the end, the race is only against yourself. And that's the absolute truth, folks. You're not racing anybody else. You're not fighting anybody else. It's against yourself. And it's who you were yesterday, or who you are today relative to who you were yesterday as a person and as a trader. That's all that matters. You're not racing everybody else. You're not competing against everybody else in the world. You are competing against the version of yourself yesterday. You want to be a better person today. You want to be a better trader today. Slow down. Take your time. You got time. I'm telling you right now, you have time if you don't take that time. If you try to go too fast, bad things are going to happen. That's just the reality. It doesn't matter how long it takes you to get where you're trying to go. Slow down. Enjoy the ride, which leads me to the second part, money. Why are you going too big with your positions? Why? What is the point? Number one, you're still in the learning process, so you need to trade small positions. Now, you don't need to do anything. You trade how you want to trade, but I'm going to tell you right now, if you are bent on trading large positions, larger than you need to based on your skill set or based on your account size, guess what's going to happen? You're going to blow up account after account after account after account. Remember, we're all on that same highway. So if you're at a low mile marker and you're trading big position sizes because you saw somebody else trading a big position size, you don't know where they were, you don't know where they are as a trader. Don't compare yourself to other people. It's horrible to do that. Comparison is the thief of joy. So by trading larger position sizes, then you should, you're going to get hurt. You're going to lose your money, and you are going to develop trading scar tissue. So you put both those things together. You're trying to go too fast and your position size is too large. Trading scar tissue is real. So what it's going to do, it's going to do a couple of things. Number one is it's going to cause you to break all kinds of trading rules. Okay, you're going to hesitate on your trades. You're going to FOMO into trades. You're going to hold on to those losers way, way, way too long. Why? Because of both of those things. It's both of those things. You're trying to go too fast and you're trading a position size that is too large. Start small. Start with a single contract. Start with a single share. Start with a contract so small. If you're trading options, start with a contract that is so small that if it goes to zero, it doesn't matter. Now, you never want to let it to go to zero. That's just not the point. But you're trying to figure out your process. Why would you want? Well, I know the answer. The answer is, I saw that guy on YouTube. He made $27,000 today, and I want to be like him. Well, okay, did he really? I don't know. Maybe he did. Maybe he didn't. Again, where he is on that highway of trading is where he is. Where you are is where you are. Don't try to be like that person. Just be a better version of yourself today, better than you were yesterday. Seriously, just better than you were yesterday. You don't need to trade big positions. What's the point? Again, it's like the first part. There's no point. Slow down. There's no time limit. There's no fire. You don't have to go fast. So stop. I mean, seriously, trade small positions. Guys, it just doesn't matter. By going slow and by trading small position sizes, you are setting yourself up for future success. That's it right there. What does future success look like? Whatever it looks like for you. Maybe that's trading full time. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe it's, having enough money to buy a new house or a nice down payment on a house or a car, or sending your kids to college, or sending yourself to college, whatever success looks like for you. But slow down. If you try to go too fast, bad things are going to happen. You're going to quit trading. Oh, eventually you will quit trading. You will have so much scar tissue and you will have lost so much money that you will quit trading. That's just the reality, folks. I mean, we see it you've seen it a lot in every trade community. People come and people go, why do they leave? Well, I can't do this. Well, why can't you do this? Well, I try to go too fast and I spend too much money and I have all this scar tissue and I can't get rid of it. Well, you can get rid of it if you will just slow down and start trading small positions and just seriously take your time, folks. Anyway, that's all we got for today, folks. So you guys know the thing. And seriously, just slow down. Just slow down, folks. Trade those small positions. I will tell you this right now. It is worth it. In every sense of the word, it is absolutely worth it to slow down and save your money. Save your money. Now, hey, folks, you guys know the rest. If you like our videos, please go ahead and give us a like and a subscribe. Don't forget to turn on your notifications. That way you can be notified when we drop new content. Also, leave us a comment. We always appreciate those. I respond individually to each and every one. Okay, so please do that now. This is the good part, folks. This is the good part. This is where the rubber meets the road. If you are interested in live daily trading, so we do this all day long, folks. So we not only do live daily trading, which again, every day, but we talk about the psychology of trading. That is, in my opinion, just as important as, calling balls and strikes. And that's what we do, folks. I call balls and strikes in there on the different setups. But it's all about the trading psychology. It's about the things that we talk about in these videos. That's what we talk about every single day in our group. So if you are interested, and why wouldn't you be, in live daily trading, head on over to our live trading Discord. The link for that is down below. What else is it called, folks? It's called 920 Trading. That's what it is, guys. The link for that is down below. We are so convinced that you'll find a lot of value in what we do. We're going to give you that first week for free. If it doesn't work out for you, okay, great. Send me a message. It will work out for you. Bottom line, if you want to be a better trader, head on over there. Seriously, what do you have to lose? First week is free. A little bit of your time. Other than that, nothing. Be a better trader. Head on over there. Now, if you are interested in the entire written strategy with nothing left out other than nuances, and you just have to pick up your nuances over time, head on over to 920trading.com. It's not a multi-$1,000 strategy. It's yours at no cost to you other than your time. I'm not going to sell you anything on my website. If I had some merchandise, I'd sell you some merchandise. I don't even have that. There's nothing to buy. And again, it's just a little bit of your time. 920trading.com. Again, the link for that is down below. The entire strategy is there for the world to see. Again, what do you have to lose? You have absolutely nothing to lose and everything to gain if you want to be the best trader that you can be. Again, 920trading.com. And if you want that live trading, you guys know where to go. The link for the Discord is down below. First week is free. So, hey, thanks for spending a little bit of your time with us today. By the way, this video corresponds with the newsletter that has just come out because you're just watching the video. Anyway, I hope everybody has a great rest of the day. Any questions, feel free to reach out. I will respond to every question, whether it's on social media or whether you email me. Anyways, fine by me, folks. So, hey, have a great rest of the day, folks. Have a good weekend. And you guys know the rest. Until next time, we will see you in the markets.